Hello, my Fly Mickey friends. Welcome to this week's edition of Tips, Tricks and Travel News Update from the world of Disney. And on this week's episode, Disneyland Paris remains closed indefinitely. Visit Orlando goes virtual for the big theme parks. And Disney Cruise Line sets to auditioning its future character cast members. Now, before we take a look at this week's news, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and click the bell icon to stay in the know about all things Disney. First up, and while Disneyland over in Anaheim is expected to reopen its gates in late April this year, Disneyland Paris has now been forced to backtrack on its plans to reopen its parks indefinitely. As we know, the Disney company had shut down its global theme parks in early 2020 due to the rapid spread of COVID-19, starting with Hong Kong Disney and with Disneyland following suit just over a year ago on March the 12th. Both theme parks at DLP reopened on July the 15th last year with limited attendance under a new reservation system, physical distancing and emphasis on cleaning, but largely enjoyed a few good summer months. But the French park then closed again at the end of October. This was in line with the new French guidance following another wave of COVID-19 across the nation. They had originally hoped to open again on December the 19th for a short Christmas season, but that was pushed back to April the 2nd, and now that is being pushed back again, but this time with no opening date in sight. The official statement on Disneyland Paris's website reads, "Due to prevailing conditions and travel restrictions across Europe, Disneyland Paris will not reopen on April the 2nd. We are optimistic that we will be able to reopen soon." Since then, there has been no further communication from the resort, other than to say that if your booking has been affected by the extended closure, then please consult your travel agent for your travel options. Now, according to Disney CEO Bob Chapek at last week's company annual shareholders meeting, Disneyland and Disney California Adventure will reopen in April this year, and they have started to recall 10,000 furloughed cast members following a year of closure. Disney's Bob said, "Here in California, we're encouraged by the positive trends we're seeing, and we're hopeful they'll continue to improve and we'll be able to reopen our parks to guests with limited capacity by late April. We look forward to publicizing an opening date in the coming weeks." California theme parks can reopen from April the 1st, provided the counties they reside in reach the red sustainable Tier 2 risk status of Governor Gavin Newsom's updated blueprint for a safer economy. But Mr. Chapek did give us a little extra hope in that statement, and that was to narrow down the opening date for Disneyland and DCA to late April. But to tide us over until then, don't forget there's a Touch of Disney festival happening between March the 18th and April the 19th at Disney's California Adventure. If you'd like more information on that event, then head over to flymickey.co.uk and click Latest News. Now, spring break, woohoo, in Orlando is getting underway with parks like Walt Disney World already reporting an almost full capacity demand for the entire of March. Now, this can only be described as fantastic, and this comes on top of the news that both British Airways and Virgin Atlantic are so confident that international travel will resume to Orlando from May the 17th that they're putting those flights on sale now. So to accompany this huge demand to return to the capital of entertainment, Visit Orlando is holding a theme parks virtual free travel event on March the 25th from 6 till 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now that's a little bit later if you're in the UK, around 10 p.m. But it'll be totally worth it. The event, titled The Wonder Awaits You, an Orlando virtual travel experience, will feature main stage presentations from Walt Disney World Resort, Universal Orlando Resort, SeaWorld Orlando, and Legoland Florida. Plus, there's a virtual trade show happening as well, where consumers can interact with more than 40 destination partners who will be offering some special in-show deals for those who are attending. The online travel experience will have elements for both adults and families to enjoy, including sneak peeks into what's new at the theme parks, fun games, themed photo ops, new safety measure announcements, and of course, some prize giveaways to boot. If you missed the event, don't worry, as it'll be available available on demand for 3 days following the big day for those who have registered in advance. And you can check out the details on how you can register for this live travel show by going to visitorlando.com. Now, though all sailings have been suspended through to May of 2021 for most of the fleet, and with Disney Magic sailings cancelled through to August of this year, Disney Cruise Line is anticipating operating once again in the fall and are now auditioning for character lookalikes for the cruise line. On the Disney Careers website, it was revealed a photo submission for character lookalike performers on board Disney Cruise Line ships was now being accepted, especially if you want to cast for Mulan, Jasmine or Moana. Along with several character specifics, the job description said that performers should be able to demonstrate high-energy character animation levels, have a full range of body movements, and imaginative improvisational techniques. Although there is no official start date, the job posting does bring a little hope that the Disney Cruise Line will be resuming operations sooner rather than later. So if you're interested in working on board a ship full of magic, the entire job description along with further specifications can be found on the Disney Cruise Line career website. But just remember that submissions close on March the 21st. And lastly, it was literally just a handful of weeks ago that we congratulated the Disney company on reaching a major milestone in the streaming world. But this week, Disney Plus has officially surpassed 100 million subscribers, less than a year and a half after the streaming service was launched. Executives announced this news during Disney's annual shareholders meeting, saying that as of January the 2nd, 2021, they were only just over 94 million. And although executives didn't say what pushed them over the 100 million mark, the recent success of WandaVision and Raya and the Last Dragon most likely helped. CEO Bob said the enormous success of Disney Plus has inspired us to be more ambitious and to significantly increase our investment in the development of high-quality content. In fact, we set a target of more than 100 new titles per year, and this includes Disney Animation, Disney Live Action, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic. The next big series coming to the Disney Plus platform is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is launching on the streaming giant on March the 19th. And that's it for this week's tips, tricks, and travel news updates. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at FlyMickeyTravel, so you'll never miss out on the magic from the world of Disney. And all that's left to say is have a fabulous, magical UK Mother's Day.